All right, we're gonna do a little series here called Super Coaching, and this is for one of our Discord members here, DJ Protag. I think the highest character he's actually hit is Diamond. So our goal is to get him to master. There's a couple in our Discord that were in the platinum range and kind of really elevated to that master level. And it's just through sharing information, right? Even me, I got tons of stuff to work on, right? And I'm master, but obviously I'm shooting for higher. But in any case, there's so much we can all improve on, especially in this game. And kind of the mindset that I have in my Discord is, you just gotta put in the work. You know, you just gotta be willing to learn, put in the work, just like anything. Doesn't matter what it is, Street Fighter, this and that. So. For now, let's invite them. Even I haven't warmed up myself. I think we should set it for first to three. Oh, first to five. Let's do first to three. Let's do a first to three. I'm recording, so I'll call out anything I see, but we'll talk after the set. Oh, okay. Let me concentrate a bit, right? Then we'll voice chat. Then we'll voice chat. Yeah, I kind of like have to warm up too, so it's like, I wish I was good that I could just hop on and be like, yo, I'm amazing. No. All right. So I actually have not played him in a while, I think. Or did I play him yesterday? I don't know. Anyways, I think it's been a while. We will see. Good walks. Oh. His neutral seems okay. He was kind of like concerned with his neutral. So I'm kind of trying to feel out what he's looking for. I baited him there. Uh-oh. Oh, he did not punish. Okay. Okay. No combo though, so the hit confirms aren't really there. He had a lot of meter, so that's why I say that. Neutral count. Okay, it looks like he doesn't know what to do versus Tornado. Let's see what he does here. Bounced him. Oh, I dropped? Oh. Okay, plus. Ooh, good shimmy. I like how it moved back. Oh, okay, he anti-air. Okay, that's what you want. No EX. Interesting. Okay, I mean, it was smart to go for an anti-air. Maybe not that one per se. Maybe something that just kind of reached out. I neutral jump a lot. I do that to bait, right? Like that. So I see more unfamiliarity right now. There you go, you got it. Click there. Kind of the wrong buttons. He's doing a lot of heavies, so I can tell he doesn't know frame data. Oh, he just ran into it, huh? There you go. Okay. He didn't know what to do there. Yeah, I just keep baiting him. I was curious if he was gonna anti-air. He probably meant to, but okay. Okay, good. He's starting to tech more. Okay, he got a meaty there. I actually tested it. Okay, another meaty. Oh. I might bait an EX. Oh, I'm dead. Huh. Well, it's good. He's adjusting. I missed the meaty. Good defense. Oh, okay. Got some meaties. Okay, forget. Akuma, you can't really mute. Okay. Ah. Oh, you got me, you got me, you got me. Good shit, good shit. So there's certain things I can't neutral. I just keep forgetting that's how the Akuma matchup is. Ooh. Damage. What? How come that didn't anti-air? Oh, I'm not getting blown up right now. Ooh. Ah! Why didn't... How come I didn't hit him? So I should have been plus, and I should have been able to interrupt. Huh. Alright. I mean, I kind of have to go. You whooped. Yeah, you whooped on me. Oh, I messed up though. He's going for Raging Demon right now? Why? I don't know if he has the reactions for it. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna talk to him. Let's hop in, let's hop in voice chat.
Hey.
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. Okay, so couple things. So here's what I'm noticing, right? And don't take any offense to any of this stuff. My goal is really to help you. Oh no, it's just certain things. So what I see is two things: unfamiliarity with your character and unfamiliarity with the Rashid matchup just as a whole. That's off top kind of what I see. The reason why I kind of say that is the spacing. So there's that one round, right? You did catch me on that, right? Because I'm trying to test how well were your hit confirms, and you started getting those hit confirms ready, but I noticed like in neutral you're going for all these heavies, right? So you're in a nutshell, you're kind of overcommitting. You're going for that standing hard kick, which is great for, I guess it works versus most Rashids who neutral jump, or just characters that neutral jump, because that standing hard kick can catch people. But I feel like you're relying on that in order to get your damage. Like you're relying on that combo string to help kind of set up your Oki, to help get your offense going. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I would probably need to see what situations you're talking about, though.
Okay, so like in our first match, we're feeling each other out, right? And I noticed that when you were trying to like whiff punish or trying to like when you thought it was your turn, those were the buttons you were going for. You were going for like a standing hard punch, I think. It's the one that reaches out like kind of straight out. And then like standing hard kick, right? The double kick. Does that do you recall?
Yeah, I'm
or
using those buttons a lot, for sure.
what was that? I'm sorry, I can't
I'm
hear.
using those buttons a lot, for sure, yeah.
Oh yeah, so I mean they're great, but I guess kind of set up for it, if that makes any sense. So it's like maybe start doing like some of your faster buttons when you're up close, which you're trying to do, but why not kind of fireball? Like you can throw light normals to kind of pretend like you're fireballing or trying to see if I'm a very reactionary player. Does that make sense? Because there's some players that all they do is they just react to movement. You could wiggle your stick, just go up and down. Sometimes they'll just react to it, right? So you wanna add that extra layer to you in neutral. But if you're gonna do that, do buttons that kind of imitate the fireball, that kind of look like you're gonna start up a fireball, or a very light normal. Does that make any sense? Like, cause you're fishing in neutral. You know, you're
do that. Because with like with Ryu, like that's like bread and butter neutral that I was running with him for a while, and that translated to Akuma as well. Like I'll stand full screen or a good distance from the opponent, if like jabs, crouch jabs, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that, like obviously you can just throw out because, and then like mix in a fireball here and there.
Yeah.
I think mostly if you're not seeing that though, it's the Rashid matchup that's catching me. Just because
that's kind of what I'm seeing.
Probably better than mine in some ways.
It all depends.
How our fireballs clash.
It all depends, because like the problem with Rashid's fireballs, it has this arc, right? So it's like maybe just kind of delay a little bit, right? Like kind of like, since your fireball, I personally think the fireballs that go horizontally are just kind of better as a whole in terms of dictating the pace of the game, personally. Rashid's is more used to bait parries. So like if you know that's, I got you a shit ton. Like there's one round I just kept throwing you, like, and I talk about it actually in the video, because I noticed like when all you're doing is parrying, to me that just shows unfamiliarity on what to do. Because my default is to parry also. It's like the best defensive mechanic right now, right? I mean, outside of blocking. If you can block like a god, then you pretty much won Capcom Cup, right? You get what I'm saying? Like, but no one's able to do that. But honestly, fundamentally, if you can block, you don't have to waste meter on parries. You know what I'm saying? The damage scaling on perfect parry sucks now. Like, the scaling in this game kind of threw me off. So it's kind of changing how the game is actually being played now. It's so neutral heavy now that you got to use your entire toolkit, whatever your character is, because I think this game is pretty balanced. You just need to know what are your best buttons and just be familiar with the spacing and when to use it. So it's a lot of muscle memory for now, because if if you don't develop the muscle memory on your combos and your hit confirms, from there, you're not able to really sit down and analyze the match because you're thinking about what you need to do. Remove that layer in your gameplay to where the muscle memory is built in. You don't gotta think. Your body does the thinking. Like, that's how I play. Like, that's why I say, like, when people say that they're learning the character, yo, I'm still learning my character. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have all the muscle memories to just, like, boom, it just went off, and then I know I have an Oki setup ready to go. Then I analyze what you're gonna do. Like, until you're at that level with that character, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really able to understand matchups, understand trade sequences. Like, there's more to the game as you eliminate that, oh, I have to think about what combo to hit. Oh, I gotta, you know, kind of gauge my resources a bit. And that's sometimes that split second is a drop. Like it happens to me, you know?
Yeah, and I'm not trying to like defend myself or anything, but a lot of reason why I rely on the stand heavy kick to get the party going is because that's a very easy button to confirm off of.
It's a great button.
I rarely drop the stand medium kick and then the light Tatsu afterward that gets the safe jump set up. Right?
Yeah.
Because that is something that's ingrained in my fingers, right?
Sure.
The problem is like all these other like buttons that I start from. Like I do lab lots of different ways to weave those into the bread and butters that like I've developed. Also have down pat, you know. But for some reason, it's like whenever I hit those buttons in the neutral or something, I can't react to it hitting or counter hitting or punish countering. And then like follow up from there.
So that's the hard part. So the way I'm doing it, because I'm still at that, I'm kind of in the same stage that you're talking about. Because as you know, counter hit, punish counter, in order to optimize those opportunities, you gotta lab those, but at the same time, you gotta be able to react to it. So I'm not at that level yet, but you only get that through muscle memory. So if you understand your base combo that works without punish counter or counter hit, then when you get those opportunities, when you start developing your Oki, right, all your meaty setups, and it starts falling in place because you know that it's gonna hit. It's more of a feel. I'm gonna be honest, like me, like I have certain setups that I know because of the way that I pressure. I'm like, oh, they're going to do this, and I just kind of commit that, oh, I'm going to hit them. That's kind of how I am with punish counters and counter hit and all that stuff, because I'm analyzing my opponent. But in order to get to that point...
Is definitely not a strong suit of mine. Like, I can't read people...
But not yet.
I definitely don't get kind of that sort of, like, feeling of, like, this is going to hit. Like,
because you're just not as familiar with your character yet. I think you were starting to get that with Ryu a bit. Because you were drilling Ryu. Like, that's all you were doing, right? Like, so because that's kind of where you put your effort and your attention, you were making better reads. Because that character, the muscle memory was there, you're kind of more familiar with the spacing and the ranges. You know, like, I'm not discrediting all your hard work to where you're at with Akuma, but you, in order to improve, if you put the same amount of time in Ryu that you did with Akuma and gave that a chance first and just kind of see how your own growth develops, then you come back and then you do this thing, I think the results would be 100% different. Because you have your expectation of how you play your Ryu, you just need to get your Akuma up to those expectations. Now we can actually see what barriers you actually need to break. Does that make sense? Because if you feel that you've capped out at a particular level and you've put the same amount of effort in all the other characters that you're doing with your current character, now it's an even playing field and maybe you have plateaued. And it's okay because it happened. But that would be the best time to receive coaching. Because at that point, you've already thought of all the different scenarios of what to work on. You've tried analyzing. You've done your due diligence in analyzing your own gameplay. That you don't know what to do next. So having that third party perspective, that's when it's going to be the most effective, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
So hopefully that kind of works. I mean, that's kind of the overall mindset, right? Just kind of like moving forward and how to train. But for now, like, I think the more we play, I'm going to start seeing you pop off a little bit more. So why don't we play a little bit more, and then I'll chat with you on the next set of 3, but just try to use your fireballs a little bit more. Try to wait a little bit. Force me to play your game, if that makes any sense. Try to dictate the pace. You don't need to make the right reads, make the calls, get every fucking hit confirmed. I just want you to focus on trying to dictate the pace, either slowing my offense down or forcing me to rethink. That alone can make split-second decisions just come to fruition for you, and it may just come all together, if that makes any sense. So try to do that this one, and then just kind of concentrate. How's that sound?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna hop off this thing, and then we'll run it.
Yep, that sounds good. Okay.
Oh, let me adjust my controller here. And drink some water because I'm thirsty. Oh, he teleported. He's waiting. Good. That would have worked if I drive that. See what he was going for. Ooh. I almost, Ooh, good. Oh, I caught him off guard there. Good block. Kind of overcommitted with the heavy again. Ah, you let me throw. So he didn't react there. Good. Good parries. You just got to delay that a tad more, and that would have worked. Good, he reacted. So that tells me, like, I cannot do that, right? Oh, I don't know if he'll kill me. If this does kill, that's pretty gnarly. No setup? Ouch. Guess I should have killed. Could have killed there. Okay, good. Let's see. Oh, what? That was weird. Oh, word? Why am I getting frame drops? Ah, I should have did the first super. Oh, he let me run all the way that far. That's just unfamiliarity with the timing. I could have killed him there. Okay, good. A little bit better. I think that's working. Let's see if he can kind of has to incorporate more of the Ryu playstyle. Man, I got timing. Good. Time right. So he really has that. He can hit that. I really cannot. Ah, okay. Oh, I don't know why. Ah, okay. Bad spot. Did he bait me? Oh, good. Can he kill? Okay. Ah, he messed up. I'm giving him like these second chance opportunities to see if he can kind of recover. Okay, that works. Then what happens if I hitch? Because look how much time I got in order to stun you. Like I have so much time to pressure you. Oh. Yeah, he didn't. He has no corner defense. Good. Oh, he messed up. Okay. What's next? Good. 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 I like it. Good adjustment. I got hit. Good shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm losing now. Pushed him into it. Oh, I fucked up. Oh well. I actually was supposed to do that hard cancel into the Supra one. I'll talk about that. Just to see what he does. How'd you jump? Can't jump that. Good. Ah. Trying to see if he's gonna block the roll. Yeah, don't do that. He's trying to figure some stuff out. Oh, did I mess that up? Again. Good. Yeah, he don't know what to do versus the tornado. Yeah, he's got a. There's a good timing on that where it actually works. Alright, let's go back. Come on. Not back in the voice chat. All right. I like the adjustments there. You were kind of playing more the Ryu playstyle, but like your entire mindset went into like Ryu playstyle. If I can kind of merge your offense from the first time that we played with that same zoning type style, like try to do a 50-50, right? Like once you kind of get like if let's put it this way, your fireballs need to have a purpose and it's to push me into the fucking corner. Because I want you to just go off in the corner like Akuma's corner shit. That's how you were getting me that first set that we played, right? Because even me, I don't know what to do. What's happening is I'm pushing you into the corner and I'm forcing you into a situation where you're like, fuck, I don't know what to do. That's what this entire game is all about. It don't matter what character, right? Because everyone's corner pressure is different. And then you got your mixed bag of tools and you're just like, fuck, do I need a wrench here? Do I need a screwdriver? Fuck, I don't know. I'm going to use a hammer, right? So I can see a lot of that thought process happening in every sequence that we do because I've been giving you second chance opportunities to see what you're going to come up with in a trade situation. I don't know if you picked that up in the first. Well, I dropped a couple times, which was my mistake. But after that, I started to notice you weren't capitalizing on those second chance, quote unquote, opportunities, right? Where it's like, oh, I dropped something, and then now's your chance to steal your turn, get better positioning on the screen, and inflict a shit ton of damage and get ready for the next setup. I didn't see enough of those scrambles in our sequence, if that makes any sense. I know it's like a lot going on, but that's kind of what I'm seeing per sequence, per our sets, as continuing to drag.
I wonder. I mean, that probably is matchup familiarity, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to actually identify when it is my turn. Aside from doing the you know, the go into the lab with you and the other character in the matchup and like just look at all the frame data, right? That's
That's
boring as fuck.
I'll be honest, that's kind of the only way, or you test while you play. So I
Yeah.
do not. I'm gonna be real. So you kind of know my schedule, right? Like my schedule is rough. Like it's very difficult for me to play. So the way that I learn, I test. Like I don't care if I lose, right? All I care is like I learn how to punish something. I'm gonna test the light punch. Like if I see you doing a shit ton of demon flips, here's an example. I played Lex earlier today, and he's trying to learn Akuma. And the last time that we played, I discovered, oh, I can standing or crouching medium punch, and I can punish a lot of the Akuma's demon flips. He found a different way to approach his demon flip that my shit doesn't hit as often anymore. So we're both kind of just you just kind of learn that through either playing and testing sequences and just being more familiar and just developing the right judgment. The problem in this game, developing the right judgment, is just through playing. Like, there's no magic recipe. The way that you can do it is like you have a checklist of things that you got to attack, right? Like you got to it's just like a to-do list at school. You know, you got all your homework from all your classes, you just got to tackle it one by one. So if you apply the same thought process in what you need to do with your Akuma, because I'm sure you know what you need to work on. You don't necessarily need someone else to tell you that. It's only to give you affirmation on certain things that you are, you know, that just affirmation on how you feel about your own gameplay. But right now, I just feel unfamiliarity with how to approach this particular matchup, which is Rashid, because like some of your V reversals, like you're learning the timing on when to V reversal on that tornado. Like I can see it because you've been delaying. You've been delaying that V reversal just a couple frames just to see, and your analysis is correct. You need to hit that the OD reversal a little bit later in order for it to actually push me away. But I saw you do that. I think you've tried an OD reversal, I think 2 or 3 times, right? Within all the sets that we've been playing. But you see how I'm able to kind of pick up on that stuff, and I kind of remember. Like, I remember sequences while we played, like, because I'm not focused on what I know with my character. Does that make sense? But you have to get there through muscle memory, through knowing, you know, you get what I'm saying? Having those combos right at your fingertips ready to go. Then you can start analyzing what your opponent sequences are. That's why you're also having a hard time, right? Because now you're kind of being overloaded. One side, you're trying to think, what combo should I do? How much resources I got? And that's part of the game. There's a lot of shit to look at, right? You got to look at my options, my resources, your resources, and that's all in a split second. But if you're doing that and not really looking at what I'm doing, whether I'm doing the same knockdown twice, you get what I'm saying, doing the same combos multiple times, you won't know what to test, right? Because if I'm repeating the same combo over and over and the same Oki setup, if you're not testing during those sequences what button works, you get what I'm saying, then you won't know how to do that no matter what the sequence is from whatever character, because they're going to keep coming out with new balance changes, new characters, and it's like you just got to get in the habit of testing and just trying to figure out what buttons. But you got to remember, oh, when he did this eagle spike knockdown, I did a light punch. you know, and then you're like, oh, it went in. But now you got a question, did they miss the meaty, right? Did they mistime it, or were you just, was that decision the right thing to do? Then that's the other layer you got to get into. Sorry, I'm going into the rabbit hole of stuff, but
No, it makes
those
sense.
those are kind of the next layers once you kind of overcome this step of the ladder, which are those two things that I said. You'll never get to know the character matchup unless, number one, like, I'm your training partner. You get what I'm saying? Then yeah, you're gonna know the matchup because you're grinding that matchup out day in, day out. You get what I'm saying? But if
Yeah.
you're bumping into a character, you got two battles, the character and the player. If you don't know the character, you'll never understand the player. If you understand the type of player, then you can learn how they use the character, right? You get what I'm saying? But how often are you going to know the player? Unless you're homie, you know how his play style is. Like, oh, all he does is zone, he plays like a bitch, whatever, you know? Or this guy's so fucking good at his shimmy, or oh, this guy's so fucking good at confirms. You get what I'm saying? Like, unless you know that player, you won't know how to deal with that character. You'll know how to deal with that character if you know how they play, but you don't know how they play. So you got to analyze the character, and prior to that, you got to know your character. You see how it's kind of like the levels to it?
Yep.
Yeah. So the only things that I saw between the first set and the most recent set that we had, if you mix the two, continue to test out when to do the OD reversal on that tornado setup. Try to do it late, like maybe just block the whole fucking tornado and then OD reversal, because you know I'm gonna mixer, and then I'm not gonna change the game plan. I'm gonna go for a spinning mixer that kind of just blocks you. But just be on the lookout for that. Just like, know in the back of your mind, just be like, yo, I know Supra's gonna do this. I'm waiting for it. Let me see if I can time it right. And I'm gonna try to hit that on you. Okay? So every time I get that tornado, if you're not OD reversaling it, I'm gonna keep fucking doing it until you can fucking get it. How's that sound? But this might be my last set because I gotta go. It's like 9:30.
Yeah, that's no problem, man.
But yeah, hopefully this stuff helps, man. You know, like, yeah, just let me know. We can always run more, right? So, yeah, let's run it, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop out and then, yeah.
Yep.
Oh god, I'm still sick, man. I haven't been able to shake this cough. Oops. Alright. Good. Good block. Ooh, he didn't punish. Shame. Shame. Just like Game Club. Shame. Shame. He just needs to know that any drive normal is essentially plus. That's what I assume. Okay. Maybe crouching. Did he crouching medium kick to a fireball, or he just did kind of a? Should have did maybe a special. I don't remember what button he hit. There you go. Good shit. There you go. Good. Haha. You didn't expect me to parry 2 buttons. Good. Good. See, now his offense is better. Fucking whip punish that. His walk speed is so good. I'm just gonna go for it. He's learning. He did it. He's V reversaling it, or OD reversaling it, and it's kind of what I want him to do. Let's work on those fireballs. Ooh, he burned a lot of meter. I'm gonna side switch. Yeah, his corner defense. Like, I actually have some decent corner pressure. Not great, but I kind of pressure a lot. Oh, he burned out. Well, that's not what you want to do, because you can't do anything here. Ooh. He's playing better, it's just like, because I know he's making these slight adjustments, it's easier for me to just adapt, right? Oh, I'm just kind of mixing them up. Good, good. There you go. He's fighting out of it. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to fight. Okay. Bit of punish. Let's see what sequences he has. Okay. I noticed he's not air fire falling. Yeah. I'll hit him with this. It's because he walks back a lot. I'm gonna hit him over. Whoa, that hit. Yeah, you can't do that. I don't know if that's specialty. He messed it up. I mean, he's getting there. He's getting there. He's getting there. I think he just needs to play me more. If he plays me like 2 hours straight, I think he'll figure me out. All right, let me hop into voice, but I'm gonna end this video and I'll probably upload it for him. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This is what we do in my Discord, man. We try to help each other. So, if you're interested, you got a great attitude. Honestly, you should pull up, man. We all just like to have fun. All right, peace.